Another bodily system which changes throughout our lives is our cardiovascular system. The cardiovascular system refers to the system of organs which enables the body to transport blood through the blood vessels of the body. This is vital as blood transports crucial minerals and nutrients required for survival, providing oxygen to the working muscles, while simultaneously removing carbon dioxide produced in the muscles during physical activity. This is critical for sporting performance, as the working muscles must be supplied with oxygen so they can respire aerobically to support physical activity. If a person's cardiovascular system was not strong enough to provide enough oxygen to the working muscles, their body would be unable to sustain aerobic activity, forcing their body to utilise the less efficient anaerobic energy system, which is a negative, as the anaerobic energy system can only support physical activity for up to 3 minutes before fatiguing. Due to the buildup of lactic acid, which is produced as a byproduct of anaerobic glycolysis, resulting in muscle cramps and muscular fatigue, which would force the subject to reduce or stop their exercise. Our cardiovascular systems naturally deteriorate as we age due to a multitude of factors, beginning with reductions to max heart rate. As people age, their bodies begin to lose muscle mass. This is also apparent to the heart, which, like any other muscle, becomes weaker with age, leading it to be unable to beat as many times or with as much force as it could previously in younger years. This shows evidence in the data presented on the slideshow, where we can clearly see that from age 20 that the subject's heart rate at all levels of intensity consistently decreases with age. This can be further evidenced by showing how max heart rate is calculated by subtracting the subject's age from 220, meaning the greater their age, the lower their maximal heart rate will be. Another factor which occurs to the heart with age is the thickening of the arterial walls within the heart, resulting in the hearts becoming stiffer and less elastic. The impact of this is that the heart will struggle to stretch when filling with blood during the diastolic phase of the heartbeat, leading the heart to be unable to fill with blood with as much as previously possible, resulting in a lower stroke volume. The impact of the elderly typically have weaker hearts, so their hearts will struggle to pump as much blood out of their bodies of the ventricles per contraction, leading to a reduced stroke volume and therefore cardiac output. Cardiac output refers to the amount of blood pumped out of the heart per minute. Therefore, due to the reduced blood flow, the working muscles will receive a lower amount of oxygen molecules to support physical activity, which in response to exercise will mean that they will struggle to maintain aerobic exercise for as long as they were able to previously. This is particularly negative in endurance-based exercises which rely heavily upon the aerobic energy system, as the elderly will be unable to sustain aerobic exercise for as long before their bodies are pushed into anaerobic glycolysis, where they will quickly have to stop the exercise due to fatigue resulting from lactic acid buildup, which can be a possible explanation why, according to podiumrunner.com, the best age for endurance runners was 27 years old for men and 29 years old for women. In addition, it is vital to note that the speed of which a person's cardiovascular system deteriorates is highly dependent upon their lifestyle. For example, by maintaining a high level of cardiovascular exercise, such as running and swimming, the cardiovascular system deterioration can be significantly slowed. As like any other muscle in the body, the more a subject uses their heart, the stronger it will become. Therefore, on the other hand, if a subject lives an unhealthy lifestyle, never being active, eating junk food, etc., the result of the deterioration of the cardiovascular system will only speed up. Furthermore, in response to unhealthy diets, the subject's arteries can become clogged as fat builds up within the arterial walls, resulting in reduced blood flow as the blood must squeeze through narrower holes, reducing blood flow through the body, increasing the risk of arteries becoming fully blocked, which may lead to heart attacks, which can be fatal.